Hi guys, we're gonna be solving this question, and remember, keep your flashcards with fraction decimals and percents and your multiplication chart handy. We might need it. Great, let's get started. Please read with me. Daniela and her cousin have $125 to spend during the weekend. Daniela spends 2/5 of the money and her cousin spends 3/5 of the leftover money. How much money do they have now? Okay guys, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get started with circle or underlining important information. I'm gonna say in the first sentence, Daniela and her cousin, they have, so I'm gonna highlight this, $125 that they're gonna spend during the weekend. Then Daniela, she spends 2/5 of the money. Of what money? The 125, of course. Great. I'm gonna keep going, and now I see that her cousin, she spends 3/5 of the leftover money. So this money is different than the original money. You see how here 2/5 of the money is 2/5 of the original money, but then here they mention 3/5 of the leftover money. So this will be 3/5 of this. Great. Let's box the question. How much money do they have now? This is our question, and I'm gonna box the question so I can keep this in mind when I'm solving my question. And if you guys in class with your teacher do a different strategy like circle instead of box, underlining instead of highlighting, that's okay. Anything that helps you just to highlight or to make more visual the information that is going to help you. I think that's the bottom line of this. So we're going to say circle or underline. We're good with the box. Now I'm going to elaborate. And since I'm going to be using also fractions of the whole quantity, I'm going to start using fraction bar models for this question as well. Okay, so I got my pre-made fraction bar, so I won't have to do a lot of non-perfect pictures or like pictures that you can follow better, guys. Okay, so all of this money is gonna be how much? Yes, 125, because this is all the money they have. So this will be the whole. Great. So this is like going from $0 to $125. And then during the weekend, Daniela, she spent 2/5. So 2/5 looks like this. You see this? I put this fraction made of fifths on top. That's so we can visually follow what 2/5 look like. This is 2/5. So what we need to figure first will be how much is 2/5 of this 125. Great. The other thing that we're gonna have to do is find 3/5 of the leftover money. And this is the leftover money, guys, right here. I'm gonna put it in pink. This is the leftover money. Because Daniela, she didn't spend this money. But then from this money, her cousin is gonna spend 3/5. So I'm gonna make a picture and see how that's gonna look like. Okay guys, so I made 5 sections in this leftover money, and that will be the money that spent who? The cousin, yes. So I'm gonna put that in pink, and then so from here just 3/5 of this money. 1, 2, and 3. So this is 3/5 that the cousin she spent. That means I have to figure how much money is 2/5 of 125. So I'm gonna have to find 2/5 of $125, and also I have to figure 3/5 of the leftover money that I don't know yet how much is it. Great. So let's get started and first find 2/5 of 125. So you see, guys, in how many sections did they divide the whole money so Daniela can spend 2/5 of it? Of course, in 5 pieces. Great. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna divide. I'm gonna put first. I'm gonna divide the $125 that they got in all by 5. That way I'm gonna know how much 1/5 is. So let's multiply. Can I fit 5 into 1? No. Okay. What about into 12? Great. How many times? 2 times? Awesome. 5 times 2, that's a 10. We subtract 12 minus 2, that is a 2. We bring down the 5. Excellent. And then 5 into 25. Yes, that's going to be 5 times. 5 times 5, that's 25. So the remainder will be 0. That means in each of these pieces right here, we will have $25 and $25. And then 25, 25, 25. But actually, the only money Daniela spent is 2/5. So how many times do I repeat that 25? 1/5 equals 25. So 2/5 will be, yes, $50. Great. So this will be $50. Awesome. Okay, so now the next step that we have to do is to figure how much money is the leftover money. So we already figured that on each of these pieces there are $25. Great. So if I look at this picture, how much money is the leftover money? Exactly, from here to here is 25 plus 25, 50. 50 plus 25, excellent, that's 75. Great. So I need to figure now 3/5 of 75. Exactly. Awesome. So now we're going to do this division. So I'm going to do 75 divided by 5. And I'm going to put that in pink because this is the money that the cousin spent, and that's how we highlighted since the beginning. Great. So please multiply with me. 5 into 7, 1 time. Great. 5 times 1, that's a 5. 7 minus 5, that is a 2. We bring down that 5. 5 into 25, that will be 5. 5 times 5, 25. So that will be 0. So now in each of these sections that we have here, guys, there are $15. Great. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. And all together we'll add how much? Yes, 75. Great. But the cousin, she spent only 3/5 of this money. So that will be 15 plus 15, 30. Great. 30 plus 15, 45. Great. So this money is 45. Great. And then actually I can see in this picture that if the cousin spent 3/5, that will be up to here for the cousin. And I'm going to put that in pink because remember, that's how we highlighted on the top. Based on this picture, looks like how much is the leftover money. This 2 will be the finally money they have now. This is what they have now. And looks like, how much is this? Yes, looks like 30. Great. Now, if I look at my pitch, my word problem numerically on that right side, if I add this two, that will be 0 plus 5 is a 5. 5 plus 4, that's a 9. Now remember that all the money they have was 125. So I'm going to say here, all the money was 125. I always like to draw my decimal point, although I don't have any digits behind. Now, all the money the cousins, Daniela and her cousin spent are $95. I line up the point, and then there's nothing here, so that will be 0. And I'm gonna take away the money they spent minus the money they had at the beginning. Can you please subtract with me? 5 minus 5? Yes, 0. Um, I cannot subtract 2 minus 9, but since I only have this digit here, I don't have to worry. I'm just going to say 12 minus 9. And that is how much, guys? Yes, it's 3. So the leftover money they have is $30. And you see how we got the same answer, just doing the picture or by doing the math. Okay, so great. So we finished the elaborate, we solved the question, and we figure our answer is letter C. Awesome, guys. So I'm gonna highlight this and I'm gonna put that stuff right here. Great job. Thank you.